Thank you very much for your comments. Now I know that this is just being pulled out and now I can go ahead. Ah, fuck. But look at this mess. Oh shit. Let's drain the oil. Please don't fall. Oh. Wrong screw. Of course, this is the oil plug. Oh. See how thick this is? I'm pretty sure that there's water in the oil and yeah, doesn't look good. While the oil is draining, let's clean the engine. Let the disassembly begin. Flange goes first. I think I can get this out now because it's just stuck pretty bad. I think the power reducement on this bike was with or one type of it is to have this power valve closed all the time. I think this was the case here because it's just I can't move it at all and it should go in and out easy, so I think this is the case here. So I'll go ahead with the cylinder head. I guess this will look pretty bad inside. Like this middle electrode is not even there. This is not how it should be. And you can see a lot of rust, so there was definitely water in the cylinder for the past 9 years. Yay. Ta-da! My plan is to remove all power reducers on this thing and buy an open exhaust also and end up with like 30 or 34 horsepower on the thing, because I really want to test how this is running with full power. I think it's great. So now you see a lot of carbon buildup and rust. I'll try to spin the engine. Oh, some scratches, but I think not too bad. At least the piston is moving. So there are 4 nuts for the cylinder. I'll open them. But first I remove this because now I have the cylinder is on and I can easily remove these screws. So let's do this first. I really like to disassemble stuff. It's so good. I haven't done this kind of moto before, so I really enjoy disassemble the stuff and see how it looks inside. Le piston. Le piston. So let's remove the cylinder. It's loose, you can hear it from the sound. So the suggestion is that this seal wasn't good anymore, and that's what it looks like. See this? Probably the water went over on this point. Or everywhere, I don't know. But this means every bearing in here can be bad. I want to remove the piston. Not the piston ring, but the circlip in here. You can see it. Let's see, like this. Yeah, better. So there's a circlip around here. And I can usually lift it up in this area. But I have to move it a little bit to have it here. Don't let it fall in the engine, especially when mounting it. This is not a common way to do it, but maybe it works. Why won't this thing move? Ah, okay. Now it moved a little bit. It's loose. Pretty good. If you want to reuse the piston, this is not a solution for you. But this will be new anyway, so it is not moving at all. Oh. Now it moved. Give it some tension and some hammer energy. Okay, good. I'm happy with that solution. And the rust may get stuck. There goes the piston. And the piston rod bearing. This looks okay, but will be new also. I think there's a lot of fluid down in the crankcase, so I will empty that one. Oh shit. This is not good. I go ahead with this cover. I think I gotta remove the electrical starter now to pull this out. It's screwed in from the other side. Next is this to remove. I don't have an original puller to pull this off, but I will try with this setup. So, this is my first attempt. Let's see how it goes. Whew. Okay, I'm bending these screws right now. I guess I'm just destroying my screws. Yeah. Next try, and now I supported these screws on the other side with these nuts, so now the screws can't bend over too much. Let's see. Something is moving, but what is it? Oh, that's the sound you want to hear. Here we go. And by the way, I don't know what exactly to do to get the 30 horsepower from this engine. And as far as I'm right now, it should be reduced to 5 kilowatt. So if you know what I have to do or what power reducer or what to say, what exactly I need to get the full power, what to remove exactly, please write it in the comments. So we go ahead on the other side, remove the cover screws also. Holy moly, look at that soy sauce. This is not the oil I want to see. Look at that. So creamy. And this is what happens when water mixes up with the oil inside. So sticky and not oily at all anymore. Ooh. That's not good. Let's remove the gasket. It's in one piece, but I will definitely install a new one. So, to the trash you go. Now go ahead with this with the clutch. I know, it's not how you should do it, but these screws are not very tight, and it's an easy way for me now. It won't damage anything at all. When removing these circlips, be very careful because they jump. Oh, it's not the right pliers. But it's working. Here it's saying made in Austria. Just wondering about this. Made in Austria. This is an Italian bike. So I'll go ahead with the actual screws that hold the cases together. Okay. I think everything is loose. As far as I know, there was no problem with the gearbox, so I'm thinking if I should actually open that or remove these things or not. I think there was no problem with that. and all the teeth look really good. So, but on the other side, the oil was really bad, and that's the reason I should check everything in detail. You want to look for wear on these arms, but they look quite good. No sharp edges. Teeth have a little bit of wear, but I think that's okay. No missing pieces. And no round edges on these claws. Nothing. This looks pretty good. So, clean it as good as possible. Now I want to take out the crank. It's not moving at all. This is bad news. The crank bearing sounds like this. Can you hear that? This is really bad, and this is all the bearings at least make some noise. So yeah, I think all bearings will be replaced. To get this crank out, I'm using this puller again. No special tool again. And it's the first try. All easier now. Pretty good. Doing something the first time is always exciting, because I often don't know if it works out. Okay, this bearing feels okay, but I'll have a new one also. Now I know why I couldn't get this power flap out, this power valve, because there's so much carbon buildup inside, and that's holding this power valve actually. So this will go out with pure aggression, I think. Holy shit. Whew.